Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel Blushing Papers and thank you so much for watching my video. So today I am making this video on details of calligraphy. Much of you doesn't know about calligraphy, what exactly the calligraphy means. I have made previous a video of calligraphy sharing like I have shared the basics of calligraphy for how you have to practice the things, all sort of things, and basically this video is a little bit introduction in details. So many of you doesn't know what calligraphy means. Actually, the calligraphy means the characteristic style of writing, like how you write. This fine penmanship is not possible with present day writing instruments, like we use pencils and all. So they are like different things from that. So calligraphy leaves an individualistic impression of your personality on the people you are communicating with. It is possible only if you know how calligraphy or the method of calligraphy is. So let us discuss firstly about elements of calligraphy. So first is the nib. Nibs play most important role in fine writing. Nib is the instrument with which we can write calligraphy. Okay, so the types of nibs, there are two types of nibs, the straight cut nibs and the round cut nibs. So this one is straight cut nibs, and this straight cut nib is best for traditional calligraphy. We square off the forward end of nib. This produces thick and thin lines while writing. The tip of the nib varies in width. And the second one, the round cut nib, is the correct nib for all type of writing, especially where individual letters are to be made up of strokes with uniform line or width. Rather than nib, we have a few brush pens also available today, which gives us fine lines as well as the thick and thick lines like this. As you can see, we can make a fine line as well and a thick lining as well. So what is the technique like writing with nib? I will show you with the brush pen. The same goes with the nib pens. The nibs are basically, we find this one easier anywhere, the brush pens. Nowadays brush pens are very much used. In previous times we mostly used the nib pens, like for writing everything. So what is the technique we here will discuss? The first and foremost thing we should know about calligraphy is how to hold the pen. Following are these are the points which firstly you must know the technique to hold the pen. First, use the paper for calligraphy with horizontal plane. Your plane must be horizontal. Hold the nib so its edge makes an angle of 30 degree and 45 degree. You must hold this like in 30 degree or 45 degree angle. If suppose this is your horizontal plane, your nib should be 30 degree or 45 degrees angle, making angle with the horizontal plane of paper. This must depend upon, like this may vary upon the particular hand you are writing with, like lefty and righty ones. Like they must go differently with 30, either with 30 or 45. Depends on your lefty, if you are lefty or righty. Uniform look in calligraphy is most important. Like it must go in a straight way, or like in the uniformness is the must thing you have to give, like you have to maintain in doing calligraphy. It is therefore imperative that whatever angle you may choose for writing, it should be maintained throughout from beginning to end. Like if you are choosing 30 degree angles from horizontal to your nib, you must go with 30 degree up to the end. If you are starting here with 30 degree, then you must go with 30 degree only, because otherwise that will make your whole calligraphy ununiform. Selection of an angle is not made a matter of personal liking. It is an important characteristic of hand itself. Use 45-degree angle for a slimmer and condensed writing, 30-degree for rounded and broad writing. Hold the nib from beginning to end at the same angle for each individual stroke. The stroke should be drawn from top to bottom and left to right. The nib should be pulled and not pushed across the paper. Consequently, write the letters of various words by simply combining basic strokes with occasional minor variations. Breathing in before writing and holding the breath while writing is imperative. This helps in making the hand steady. Let us give some example. You must draw lines using pencils. Just to make your calligraphy looks even and uniform, you must use the lining system so that you can go uniform. Practicing is the key, so you must practice and practice again and again. So here I have drawn few lines, like few, not only 2 lines, and I will practice here. Now here you can see that it is very even and it is looking perfect. And if I write like this upar niche thoda, then it look very messy and very bad rather than like this. So talking about the upstrokes and downstrokes, your upstrokes should be thinner and downstrokes should be thicker. Just like this. You can see this. This is very even. I have made a separate video on practicing this. It contains 3 lines, as I have told in the previous videos. If you don't know about this previous video, it is shown on the I button. You can check it out here and see. You can practice it again and again so that you can be perfect into this. Talking about composition and proportion, first of all, it is important to know that the type of lettering. There are many types of lettering, just like bold, medium and light. Nibs with different widths are used for writing these letters. Though the height of lettering remains the same, yet the width varies. How do we measure the proportion of lettering? Just observe keenly. You will find that the height of the bold lettering is equal to 5 nib width height. The height of medium lettering is equal to 8 nib width high. The height of light lettering is equal to 12 nib width high. The forms the foundation of a basic rule for the composition and proportioning of capital lettering. Assuming this rule as a base, height of lowercase lettering, irrespective of ascenders or descenders, like I must introduce to once again ascender, descenders and X lines. So basically it contains 3 lines. This one basically is a baseline. This one is a baseline. This one is ascender line, and this one is a descender line. Okay, let us practice some letters like A. Oh, some of the letters doesn't occupy these ascending lines. They remain just in X line and descending line. Some of the alphabets like B, as I have asked to, like, your upstroke should be thinner and applied with very little pressure, and your downstroke should be thicker and you should apply like little thicker pressure. Just like this. Let us try different font. You can practice just the key for being a perfect calligraphist is practice only. You can make some ascender, descender and X line. You practice on them all the letters, all the alphabets, and after practicing alphabets you should go with words, and after the words you must go with the sentences. So this will help you improve your calligraphy, your skills of calligraphy, and you must try all these type of calligraphy. And this was just basic introduction of elements of calligraphy and what you should do into this calligraphy and what you shouldn't do during calligraphy. So I would just say that practice and practice again and again with just start with the brush pens. Like I have basic brush pens, you just can start with this and go ahead with this, practicing with this, and then go with the nib if you are comfortable with this. Practicing can make you make used to it, like you can go used to it, like using which angle you should use, just like that. So thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like the video, hit the like button. Comment down below what you need the next video, or if you want to know something more about calligraphy which I can teach you, or which I can tell you about this. So this is the end of the video. You must try and practice to make perfect calligraphy letters. So share with your all friends and make them also learn something from this. I hope you have learned from this. Until my next video, stay blushy, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, turning on the notification button so that you can get every sort of notification over your phone when I upload any videos. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.